Hey, we are back! We are back after a short break. And we're excited to be back, since today we'll talk about the ketogenic diet, or shortly, the keto diet. The keto diet is hot. A lot of people are talking about this diet. Celebrities like Hailey Berry, LeBron James, and even Kim Kardashian are fans of this diet. Actually, I haven't talked to these people about their keto diet experience. I've read about that on the internet. But I assume everything on the internet is correct and accurate. Probably. Maybe. Sometimes. Anyway, the keto diet is still unproven and quite a controversial diet. And there is not that much research available on the keto diet, especially regarding its long-term impact on the health. In this video, we'll try to summarize what we know about the keto diet, how it works, and its pros and cons. So you learn the basics of this diet and maybe decide to try it out. Or at least you can confidently question your keto diet friends next time you see them. Coming up. The ketogenic diet is a diet that forces the body to switch from burning carbs for energy to getting energy from ketone bodies. Ketone bodies are produced by the liver from stored fat, and it happens when the body doesn't get enough carbohydrates and is low on glycogen. So the keto diet is low in carbs, moderate in protein, and is high in fat. While similar in some ways to familiar low-carb diets, the keto diet has two distinctive characteristics. Number one, it's extreme carb restrictions, about 20 to 50 grams of carbs a day, or even less depending on the version. Just as a reference, a medium-sized banana has about 28 grams of carbs. The keto diet relies heavily on fat. On average, 70–80% of daily calorie intake comes from fat, 10–20% from protein, and only 5–10% from carbs. And number two is the deliberate shift into ketosis. It takes approximately 2 to 4 days to reach a state of ketosis, after you basically remove carbs from your diet. Typical ketogenic diet foods include meat, seafood, poultry, eggs, cheese, avocados, coconut oil, olive oil, nuts, seeds, butter, low-carb vegetables, unsweetened coffee and tea. And foods to avoid anything that has carbs, like fruits, bread, pasta, grains, and others. Alcohol. If you like a glass of cold beer or an evening glass of wine, when on the keto diet, forget about that. We could say the ketogenic diet is an extreme version of many other low-carb diets, like the Atkins, Paleo, or South Beach diets. As for its history, the keto diet was invented by Dr. Russell Wilder of the Mayo Clinic in 1921 and was used in neurological medicine, most notably to reduce hard-to-control seizures in children. Also around that time, the German biochemist and Nobel Prize winner Otto Warburg published a study showing that cancer cells, unlike normal cells, derive most of their energy from glucose, and subsequently advocated for the keto diet. Fairly recently, in 2012, the diet was introduced as a weight loss method by an Italian professor of surgery, Dr. Gianfranco Capello, of Sapienza University in Rome. Google Trends showed that the interest in this diet peaked in 2019, but the keto diet still remains one of the most popular diets today. So let's talk about pros and cons of the keto diet, starting with the benefits. Number one is treating epilepsy. This is where the keto diet shines. It's proven and well documented. Number two is the actual loss of body fat. Usually, people do lose weight on the keto diet, and it happens since fats are more satiating. Basically, you eat fewer calories when on the keto diet. You might also observe fast weight loss in the beginning, but it's due to the body water loss, so it's temporary. And here I would like to clarify one point. Weight loss requires a calorie deficit, even on the keto diet. You don't hear of many keto weight gain stories, but they are out there. Number three is stabilizing blood glucose and getting type 2 diabetes under control. I think it's quite straightforward. You give your body physiological rest from sugars, and it helps to stabilize insulin production in pancreas and insulin sensitivity across the body. Next one is beating cancers. Since cancer cells, unlike normal cells, derive most of their energy from glucose, the keto diet squashes cancer cell growth. And finally, reducing inflammation. The keto diet helps reduce body fat, which leads to a reduction in the pro-inflammatory effect of adipokines. Though, to be objective, there are several health risks related to the keto diet. Number one is heart health. Since this diet is high in fats, you should be careful with the saturated fats. Too much saturated fat can cause cholesterol builds up in your arteries. Next is liver problems. With so much fat to metabolize, the main load is on the liver, so the keto diet could make any existing liver conditions worse. Kidney problems. The kidneys help metabolize protein, so the keto diet may overload them. In general, the keto diet is not safe for those with any conditions involving their pancreas, liver, thyroid, or gallbladder. Number 4 is the risk of altering your blood pH towards an acidic state. Signs and symptoms that may be seen in acidosis include headaches, confusion, feeling tired, tremors, sleepiness, and dysfunction of the cerebrum of the brain, which may lead to a coma if there is no intervention. Next is fuzzy thinking, mood swings, irritability, and low energy. Low blood glucose negatively impacts brain functioning. Finally, nutrient deficiency. If you're avoiding a variety of vegetables, fruits, and grains, you might be at risk for deficiencies in micronutrients, including selenium, magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamins B and C. By the way, the keto diet significantly reduces your food options, and some people experience severe food cravings. So be ready for your night dreams about apples or bananas. And one more point, usually it takes at least several weeks to adjust to this diet. So expect to get so-called the keto flu, which is a conglomerate of symptoms in the first week or weeks of the keto diet, consisting of nausea, dizziness, headaches, and brain fog. So as you can see, the keto diet has its own advantages and risks. My personal view is, unless for medical reasons, I would stay away from this diet. It's difficult to sustain in the long term, and its long-term health benefits are not yet proven. So here are a couple ideas for you. If you want to lose weight, you still need a calorie deficit, as with any other diet. And I would recommend you stick to a balanced diet and diligently calculate your calorie balance to maintain a calorie deficit. If you want to get type 2 diabetes under control or improve your insulin sensitivity, reduce refined sugars in your diet. Actually, you should reduce your intake of refined sugars regardless of your diet. If you need to control food cravings, the keto diet does help. And again, it happens since fats are more satiating. But it's better to approach the problem more systematically. Control stress, get solid sleep, exercise regularly, and eat healthy food. By the way, here's a quick solution to control food cravings. Sweet, hot, and fatty foods and drinks depress appetite. A good example is coffee with milk and sugar. The opposite is true too. Cold, salty, and spicy foods like pickles increase appetite. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you better understand the keto diet and decide whether this diet is good for you. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button and share your keto diet experience, if any, in the comment section. Also, if you have a question on this diet, please type it up in the comments. We'll try to address it. By the way, you might notice that the audio for this video is a bit crisper than we had before. That's because now we're recording on a fancy lavalier microphone, like this one. See you next time, bye!